Hey, welcome back. It has been a month since we've been to the river property, 3 months since the catastrophic event. It is actually December 25th, Merry Christmas to those who are watching this today. But I just want to give you an update on where we are and what we've been thinking about. One of the things is this cement structure that was originally designed to hold water for the mill that was next door that milled mica. And it has some pretty significant damage on one corner and the front part. Part of it was aggravated by the storm, but a great deal of it was open as it is. In addition to the destruction of the cement on that cement building is the cement undermining another area on our property. And also now with the waters being clear, you can see a lot of the debris that has sunk to the bottom. It's pretty icy here. Winter isn't full-fledged, full force. But yes, the water is cleared, but it's really starting to show a lot of debris. This is on the deck, which is still loaded with debris that got stuck in between the decking boards. That will all have to be taken care of at a later date. This is the runoff stream that we have created to pull the water that goes from the other side of the road, under the road, through the culvert, and then down through this man-made spring, ditch, gully, whatever you want to call it. And it is flowing like crazy, and it is only December. I can't even imagine what this will be like in spring. During the time period that we were gone, I filmed with a surveillance camera people that were walking on our bridge. I don't know who this is exactly, but I think I recognized one of the men, and I think he's with Duke Electric. And they are trying to find a way to get electric to the other side of this river because there are people that live over there and want electric. But they can't do it on our bridge. First of all, it's a mess. And we don't want telephone poles and all kinds of weird posts and stuff on our deck, especially since it's in such a dire need of repair. We have also been told that either FEMA or the county will be coming to clean it up, and you can still see there's a ton of crap that still exists on the far side. So I'm collecting smaller flat stones to put on pillars along the fence that we will be building between the road and our property to replace the chain link fence that was completely decimated by the water, flood, stones, trees, whatever came down from the mountain on the other side of the road. So that's a small start right there. Maybe one side or less of a post. We'll see. So I decided to go from here out with stones. So I'm going to do it out. This is probably as far as I'm going to go out with it. I don't think I'll put any over here. Maybe a few in the sand. But then I'm going to cut up logs and make log cookies and put those. Those would go out there all along here, log cookies. And I'm hoping to use these logs right here. They're locusts. They're as hard as can be. These are also locusts, but they're really big around. So I have an 18-inch chainsaw. It'll be really hard to get it through that. I can try. Here's another one right here. I can get through that. So we'll see. So this is flowing a lot better. Remember, this is also coming from the other side of the road, that culvert we made and drained out the ditch. This is flowing quite well, and you can see it's drained quite a bit. You can tell because all that silt is starting to show up. I can't believe how clear this is. It's just crystal clear now. Maybe not so much out here because it's stirred around by the river, but the river's really cleaned up nicely. But I think this muck, if you stepped in it, you'd sink down. Who knows how far, because it looks like silt and leaves. But it is flowing, so that's a good thing. I think that is a raccoon footprint. Anybody know? Let us know in the comments. So I don't know if you can see to the bottom, but that's pretty deep. I'd say that's 3, maybe even 4 feet deep there. And then here, right there, it goes up. It's probably only a foot where that silt is. Because what happens is the water comes down the river, hits here, swirls around, deposits silt there. And I think it just stays there. I'm not really sure how this works, but let me show you. Where it's mainly coming down on the river. And you can see the ripples right there. Another vantage point. I'd say it's probably 4, maybe even 5 feet deep in that area. And you can see the stones. That was all brought down. Those stones weren't there before. A lot of stuff got brought down, not just junk. But here's some junk that you can see now that you couldn't see before. I don't know what that thing is there. Who knows? And there's a big boulder right there. I don't think that was there either. It amazes me, the power of water. I never get tired of saying that. This is the vantage point looking downriver, and it's in this area. Sorry. It's in, where's my finger? Right, this area and down here where it was eroded away. And eventually we'll get down there and take a picture of it and get an idea of how deep it is, so we have some idea of how much stuff we need. Cement bags actually we're going to put in there, what we need to fill that up so that whole side of the road doesn't fall down. Right now I think just those trees' roots are holding it all together. No one has come in the month that we've been gone to take away any of this garbage. Not there, not on the center post. In fact, I don't know what that orange and black thing is. That seems to be new. The other day somebody was on the bridge with a search and rescue dog. I caught them on my surveillance camera, and I guess they're still looking for body parts. It's pretty sad. Virginia's putting this straw down that has seed in it. We're hoping, even though it's end of December, we're hoping that it will take root and prevent erosion. That's our hope. Leaves are gone. We are in full-fledged winter. See this grass growing? That's what we're hoping will grow in there. So before we left this day, it was relatively nice, about 50 degrees. We decided that we were going to cut up some of these log cookies, and they was going to go around the outside, as I described earlier, of the fire pit. So I'll show you that process now. So I cut all these locust rounds up that are going to go on the outside, like out here, just past the stones. But I'll do that some other time. But we cut up, I don't know, 15 different pieces. Some of them look pretty cool. Like there's a heart shape right there. That one, and even that one. So they're kind of neat. But it's locust, it's really pretty. I think I'm going to do a soji burn on it. So sushi burn, or however you say that. Nobody seems to know. And it's locust. It's going to be a long time before they rot. But I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for coming back and watching. It has been a month since we recorded the last video update on the river property. It's been 3 months since the storm, and I just wanted to keep y'all updated and show you our process of rejuvenating and fixing this river property. Thank you for subscribing, watching, sharing, liking. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. See you next week.